Hi, so today I'll be working on the Miele S4 vacuum cleaner, and I'll be taking it apart. So if you ever need to get inside and clean it out, as should be done once in a while as regular maintenance, or also if there's a part that breaks or there's something that you need to repair or replace, you'll know how to get to the vacuum. It's a trick finding all the screws and finding all the right places and things to pull apart to disassemble it correctly. So I will show you how to do that. I've already taken this model apart, and I unscrewed everything, took it apart piece by piece, and then what I did is I simply put it together without putting together all the screws, just so I can show you easily and quickly how all the components fit. So what I've done here is disconnected the hose, taken out the vacuum bag from inside, and the first step that you want to do as far as disassembling this is to lift this open. So you lift this up, and you're gonna find two screws right here. Let's see. And what you'll want to do is on this particular model, it's gonna vary model by model. But on this, there was about 12 or 13 screws that you're gonna have to go through. So again, there's one right there. Let's see here. There's one right there. And one right there, and then you'll have to get into those two. You'll pull this apart. This is the filter. So it's the black casing and it snaps right off. So you pull this up, and then there's one screw right there, and then there's two screws here. What you will do is first you'll lift this top component off, and it's a little bit of a trick, and it kind of snaps off. Let's see here. So this comes off, so we can put that off to the side. And then what you have inside is this component here, which you'll need to take off. There's a screw right there and right there that you'll have to unscrew, and then this. So you want it, and then there's a switch right here. Let's see, there's a switch right there. That's all connected into this component. So you want to pull this switch up, and then you want to pull this up. And then what's going to happen is you have to lift this. You have to separate the blue from the bottom black. But this is in the way. To do that, you can try pulling on this here to separate it. What I did is I was using a flathead screwdriver, and I simply, so you wedge it in there, and you just kind of twist it out, and you push on it. It's plastic component, so it's not going to damage it too bad. And you just push it out, wiggle it out. You can try to pull on it, and it's going to disconnect. So this part with the switch can go off to the side for now. And now you can pull the cover off without ripping anything apart. These two components here, even after the screws are taken out, they snap in, and if you're having trouble taking them apart, you can wedge a flathead screwdriver in here and simply wedge this part all around until it comes up. And you can put that off to the side. And then you have this is the bulk of the vacuum cleaner, which you have the motor sitting right here, and the cord and the cord wheel that wraps the cord in as you press the button. And then this is the filter that protects anything from entering into the motor, which to have a prolonged life on the motor, you want to make sure that you have this filter. This filter should come with every package of bags, and you want to put this in, and you want to change it on a regular basis. So then what you can do to take this further apart is you can simply take the motor out. It just sits right here. First you want to take this cover off, and then you'll notice it has power connected to it. It's right here. You can use a screwdriver to wedge it out. pull on it, and it's a connector that gives power to the motor. And then once that's disconnected, you can simply pull this motor out. It's got some weight to it. And then this is the heart of the Miele vacuum cleaner. This is really what makes it tick. So I'm going to put this off to the side. And then what else you have is the cord reel. And you can simply see here, there should be 2 screws right here that you take apart. One right there, one right there. And then once you disconnect those, unscrew those, you can take the cord reel apart. And there you go. And all you have left is the bottom base with the wheels on the bottom. And that's it. And then this is the cord reel. So if you ever need to replace any of these parts, you have access to that. And that's pretty much it. Let's see here. There's a couple more screws that you'll notice as you're taking this apart that I didn't mention. There's a couple other screws that you'll run into, but they're in obvious space. And again, as far as cleaning goes, if you notice dust, debris, hair, whatever else, the easiest way to clean this is since there's no electronic components here, it's just it's plastic casing. Remember to remove the filter. You don't want to get that wet. You can always dry it out, but it's just better not to get them wet. There's also another filter. Let's see here. This one here, which we removed. So if you're going to wash this, just make sure to take the middle filter out. And then there's also one more filter, which is up on the very top of the casing. You will want to remove this plastic cover. And then there's a filter right here. So remove that. So there should be a total of 3 filters. And all these you can wash in the sink or in the tub. Rinse it out really good. And then once all of this dries out, you can put it back together just like you took it apart. One other thing I want to point out is that as I've been taking apart the components here, it was really easy for me to take it apart and show you how to do this because I already took this apart the first time, and that's the part you didn't see. So everything pretty much was unscrewed, unsnapped. So as you're taking this apart, you might have a little bit more trouble than as simple as I made it look. So just make sure you don't use too much force to snap anything off, but make sure all the screws are off, and sooner or later just play with it and it should come apart. Just a little note.